Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 402 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, July 11th, 2018. My God, Ricky, this is a big week.
Lots of stuff coming.
Lots of stuff coming out. Lots of stuff to talk about. First, I want to talk about this Sunday at Stadium Comics, July 15th. If you are anywhere in the local area, you definitely want to check out our free comic book day summer style event. You should have called it like Summer Slam Free Comic Day. A bunch of wrestlers here in a cage and stuff.
You should get some local wrestlers.
And we throw Mankind off of the top. Just celebrated the I think 15th anniversary of that not too long ago, or was it 20? It might have been 20.
I remember
1998. Yeah, the 20th anniversary.
Watching that as a kid, it just blew my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap.
That's it. Next episode, we're throwing you off the top of a steel cage, Ricky.
Do you think that hurt a lot?
Yes. Yes, it did. Even though it was into the Mexican announce table,
Yeah,
which is clearly like set up to, yeah, it still hurt. Still knocked the wind out of it.
Imagine the Mexican announcers get so passionate they hit the table like shadows.
Oh, I'm sure it's happened. I'm sure it's happened. Okay, so our free comic book day event this Sunday. We're going to give away a bunch of free comics. Plus, we have two of the brightest stars of Marvel Comics joining us. One, Jamal Campbell, who so graciously donated his time and visionary artwork to our Amazing Spider-Man #1 exclusive cover, which we're going to be showing you today. And also Dylan Burnett, who did the interior artwork on Cosmic Ghost Rider #1. Awesome book, by the way, that was released last week. So they'll be here signing books. And we got a bunch of other specials and sales going on. Head over to our Facebook page to check out more information on that. And speaking about Jamal Campbell's awesome Amazing Spider-Man variant, I finally have copies in my hand of this amazing book. This is the 3,000 copy variant. This is the 1,000 copy super rare variant. This cover pays tribute to Rob Liefeld's original cover for New Mutants '98, which was the first appearance of Deadpool. Jamal has faithfully recreated it here. So proud to hold these in my hand. Never thought a little comic shop like ours from Brampton, Ontario would have their own Amazing Spider-Man #1 exclusive cover that you can't get anywhere else. Well, that's not true. You can get it elsewhere. You can buy it on eBay and stuff for like double the price of what we're selling it. You can buy it on a few other websites selling it for more than what we're selling it for. You can still buy it from stadiumcomics.com for a much lower price than you'll find it anywhere else. So please head over to our website and check that out. If you haven't secured your copy yet, I'm calling it right now, Ricky. This is you know how they have like the song of the summer every year? This is the book of the summer. These are the covers of the summer. The other thing I want to point out is we also have in our hands a copy of our Transformers Unicron #1 variant by Alex Milne. This pays tribute to the 1986 Transformers movie poster. Hugely honored to have this in our store as well, and you can grab this at stadiumcomics.com as well. Only available from us, so it's an awesome week for comics. We haven't even gotten all the other stuff yet. Alright, Ricky, we got a bunch of other stuff to get to today, so why don't we start opening some boxes. Okay, first up, the non-DC and Marvel books, and this is another big piece of news for today. Unbeknownst to comic fans everywhere, and unbeknownst to retailers, Robert Kirkman, creator of The Walking Dead, Invincible, Outcast, Thief of Thieves, Oblivion Song, has been secretly working on a new comic book called Die, Die, Die. And we're just finding out about it today. Secretly, they shipped these books to comic book retailers across the world. And we opened our shipment, and we have this secret Robert Kirkman #1 release today, which is pretty awesome. It's a very violent book. It's about a secret group of assassins working within the US government, going around and influencing world events through targeted killings. And it's got a lot of blood, as you can see. This book also comes with about 10 different variants, and the cover art remains the same. The only thing that changes is what's in the word bubbles here between the two main characters. But suffice to say, a very cool thing that Image Comics and Robert Kirkman has done. And in the book, there's a letter kind of explaining their rationale behind it. Robert Kirkman talks about his love for comic shops and how it was awesome when he was a kid growing up to go into the comic shop and be surprised by something when you enter. And you know, although this book isn't really for kids, he's trying to recapture some of that because in this age of the internet and social media, it's you know, we usually know what's coming out 2 months in advance. And back in the day when older folks like me were younger, we didn't really have that. We had to go physically into the shop and check to see what was new every week. And he's kind of trying to capture a little bit of that spirit here with this book. I took a flip through it. It's pretty awesome. I strongly encourage you guys to pick it up and support this project at your local shop this week. And thank you to Image and Robert Kirkman for doing something a little bit out of the box with this week's shipment. Alright, we've got the Grimm Fairy Tales 2018 Cosplay Special. Your favorite Grimm Fairy Tales characters dressed up as other characters from pop culture. Ninja Turtles Urban Legends issue 3. Farmhand issue number 1 from Image Comics. This is a new book from Choose Rob Gilroy. Oblivion Song number 3. Another new one from Image Comics, Outpost Zero. We've got G.I. Joe issue 253. Optimus Prime issue 20. And as we mentioned earlier in the episode, Transformers Unicron issue number 1. From DC Comics, we have Hawkman issue number 2. Here's the beautiful Hawkman 2 variant. Red Hood and the Outlaws number 24. This is the variant. Here's Immortal Men number 4. Titans number 23. And the Titans 23 variant. Suicide Squad number 44. And the Suicide Squad variant. Flash number 50. This is a special 50th issue anniversary special. Really cool thing about this book is it seems to be printed on some sort of non-glossy, almost newsprint-like, but a little thicker material, which is pretty cool. This is the variant by Francesco Mattina. 50th issue of Wonder Woman as well. It's also got the same quality of paper inside its pages. This is the regular cover, and here's the variant. Detective Comics number 984. Here's the regular cover. This is the variant. Superman issue number 1. Yes, it's restarting with a new number 1 here with Brian Michael Bendis writing, Ivan Rice illustrating. This is the regular cover. Here's the blank variant. There is a title behind this. It's just a white piece of paper covering the blank variant to protect it. Here's the awesome Adam Hughes variant for Superman number 1 and the David Mack variant. Moving on to Marvel, we've got 4, count them, 4 True Believers reprints. Those are $1 reprints of classic Marvel issues, of which there's usually 1 or 2 every week. This week's theme is Fantastic Four, and we've got 4 of them here. I guess maybe you think that's why they did 4? Because it's Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, here's Thing and Man-Thing. Fantastic Four versus Doctor Doom. Fantastic Four Galactus Hungers. And Fantastic Four Hulk versus Thing. Then we have Daredevil issue 605. New Mutants Dead Souls number 5. Darth Vader number 18. Here's the Darth Vader 18 variant. Thrawn issue number 6. Exiles number 5, Domino number 4, Champions number 22, Deadpool Assassin issue 3 has 2 covers, Old Man Logan 43, X-Men Blue number 31, Wolverine the Adamantium Agenda, this is issue number 3. New on shelves today is the brand new ongoing X-23 issue number 1, that's right, Laura Kinney is back in her role of X-23 after functioning as the all-new Wolverine for the past couple years. So excited to see this book hitting shelves today. And then finally, the big book of the week, it's Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 1. written by Nick Spencer, illustrated by Ryan Ottley. We've got a wrap cover by Ryan Ottley as the regular cover. Here we have a blank variant. This is the Greg Land variant, the Shane Davis variant. Here's another variant here, pretty awesome. And the John Romita Sr. variant, very, very cool. But let's not forget the best variant of all, the Stadium Comics exclusive variant, paying tribute to New Mutants 98, the first appearance of Deadpool. Two different covers by Jamal Campbell.
Alright guys, prize time. Last week I asked you what was the time that something was spoiled for you. Either you spoiled it for someone else or it was spoiled for you. Either one. Teen Comics said, I got sick of trying to make up lies and excuses to keep my girlfriend's birthday party a surprise, so I just spoiled it to her and told her to act surprised. Wow, dude, you're just like, whatever, who cares? Who wants to be genuinely surprised? That's savage, dude. Savage. Stephen Versamy said, I accidentally ruined the death of Captain Stacy in Spider-Man a few years ago right in front of my friend purely by accident. Oh, I felt bad. Well, you just spoiled it here, so what the hell, dude? But that's, you know, that's alright. I feel like anyone who knows comics knows that Captain Stacy, short life. Clash with Flash said, for a long time I avoided spoilers for Star Wars The Force Awakens. I went to the movie without hearing anything, and then of course my friend who talks a lot came out of the previous movie. He literally spoiled every second of the movie, and it was so in-depth. I made it all the way to the lobby, so close. Sad face. Man, that sucks. That's like that episode of The Simpsons where Homer walks out of the Star Wars and he's like, I can't believe Darth Vader is his father. Everyone's like, oh, come on. That was a great episode of The Simpsons. And I'm sorry, Clash and Flash, that you had to deal with that. But the winner goes to Mike Irish, who said, I was working at a department store and I was telling one of my coworkers how excited I was to go see this new movie called The Sixth Sense because I heard it was a really cool surprise ending, and he replied with, oh yeah, man, it does. It turns out blank. I'm not going to spoil it. Mike Irish spoils The Sixth Sense in his own comment, and he says he hasn't spoken to his friends since. So you know what, Mike Irish, even though you won, I'm going to shame you for spoiling the movie in the comments as well. Come on, man. So not only was it spoiled for you, but now you got to ruin it for everyone else. But congratulations, Mike Irish. You'll be going into the box at the end of the month. Alright, for this week's comments, I want to know from you, I want to talk about this new Robert Kirkman book. He's putting it out as a surprise to people. He really wants people to feel shock and amazement when they walk into a comic shop. So from you in the comments, I want to know, what was the last book that you walked into a comic shop not knowing anything about, picked it up and was shocked and loved the book without any previous knowledge of that book? I think the last comic that really surprised me and I really dug was the new Nick Fury book. They had that new Nick Fury book that was all like cool 60s psychedelic stuff. Had no idea that was even coming out. Picked up the first issue and I was like, holy crap, looked at it. It was amazing. So let us know in the comments what book you picked up purely just without any previous knowledge and it totally surprised you.
Alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. Ricky, I believe you have something you want to share with all the people out there. Something new you have? Oh my god.
Yeah, so
what is that?
Kickstarter I did last summer.
I'm going to step back and just let you have this.
Part of the Kickstarter I did last summer was not only for Happily Ever After graphic novel, but also for a little zine. I was going to make it just like a little thing that was folded up, you know, just like a couple pages. But then I just kept writing and writing and writing, and now we got this 56-page book that's full of...
Would we call this a novella? Is this a novella?
Yeah, this is like a sweet novella. It's got like stuff. It's like a book. It's a legit book.
It's even got like numbers on the pages and stuff.
It's crazy. This is my first ever book. And yeah, so it's all about like, you know, love and advice on dating and stuff, even though I'm not really
You're the perfect man. You're the perfect man to give the advice.
A lot of it's kind of just like me just talking out my ass. But that's okay. That's okay. So it's called Love Me Please, an acid trip through love, dating, and relationships. Cool cover by Andrew Kalb. You should check him out at Kalb is Neat on Instagram. He is neat. Yeah, and so this is $10. I don't have it online yet, but by next week, guaranteed. I'm going to have it online. We'll talk about it. You can pick it up it's a joyous romp through life, love, and being a teenager at Bayside High.
Nice, nice.
So, here, Kevin, this is your copy.
Oh, wicked! Whoa!
Because we all know you need some advice on
I do need some love advice, man. I do. Oh, wow. Not for,
It's for kids.
Not for kids. Not for kids. Thank you, Ricky. I'm going to enjoy this. I love this. I love the design of it.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. And super cool that you, like, have a book, man. Like,
I know, right?
You have a comic. You have lots of comic books, but Lisa's like...
Yeah,
you're like a literary person now.
And I think I've opened up a terrible, terrible door, because now I feel like, you know, maybe I'll make another book and another book. So, my tale,
future
man.
J.K. Rowling here.
No, man, it's all going to be self-published. No one's going to read any of them. It's going to be great.
You know what I heard is, like, really good on the self-published novel front?
What?
Dinosaur romance.
Alright.
Yeah, it's actually a huge thing on Amazon and
I'll
stuff.
make it happen then.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to check us out on any of the links you see here on our screen. Especially link up stadiumcomics.com. You can get all kinds of awesome exclusive variants and collector's packs right now. And we will see you guys all next week for episode 403. Thank you everybody for watching. Take care and enjoy your comics this week.